The second thing is call the HOA. And that's what I would do as a listing agent or a buyer's agent. Because the seller of a condo really doesn't know all the ins and outs. And, you don't want to make your client feel uncomfortable. So the best thing to do is get that HOA number from the listing agent, call the HOA, excuse me, from the seller, and the listing agent calls the HOA and just ask them a few questions. Number one, is there any issues with the HOA's master policy insurance? Okay. Insurance is a big deal in Florida right now, and there's a lot cutting corners and so forth. And for all issues that have been, red flagging condos, insurance is the big one. So ask the HOA, and then I would grab the master policy. Okay. And again, team up with your lender and give that master policy to your lender. And they can look over it and make sure there's no issues. That's the number one killer of condo eligibility with Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac today in Florida. All right. The second thing is ask the HOA if they're doing any major repairs. And if they said, no, not really, this is something we do in routine, or it was at the end of its life and so forth. Now, if they come back and said, yes, we didn't pass our inspection, or we've been cited by the city as code violation, huge red flag. Immediately get with your lender. Yes, that's almost like running with a flat tire in the car. You got to pull over and change that tire. And in this case, if you're a listing agent, you really need to know what's going on to set expectations and timelines. If your condo is red flag for code violation or inspection failure, that's going to draw out your days on market for that condo. It's very possible. Now, if you get all the material and everything that's needed for a lender to approve that condo, even with that situation happening, then you can really fit that within 20 to 30-day closing. But if you ignore it, it's going to really draw it out. So once again, your insurance, any code violations, any inspection failures. Okay. Those are the two big things in Florida. And you're correct, Lynn. Florida's condos, this is by the Real Estate Commission, Florida, they appreciate just in the same momentum as single family homes. In fact, in places like Miami, condos appreciate higher than single family homes. So,
yeah. We want to give our agents the tools to be able to run forward that market. It's such a big part of our market. I think, back in 2009, when loan officers were even running away from the condo market, we found a way to make it work. And it was very, very lucrative for the bank because we knew how to do it. But also we put a lot of people in their homes because we just understood how to finance them rather than running away from them. And there's such a great opportunity with so much inventory opportunity out there.